Our next Vue3 syntax is best taught by looking at a code example. So here you can see we have a template with a search input box. And when we search, we want it to return the number of event results. Inside the script tag, we need to import ref, because we'll have some reactive references, and we'll import the event API. This is just a dummy API I threw together for the example. Then inside of our setup method, we have our search input and our results for our reactive references. Remember, we're just returning the number of results, not the actual results. Then we'll call our event API, sending in the search input value and returning the results. And then finally, since we need these inside of our template, we'll return both search input and results reactive references. Now, if we jump in our browser, we'll see that this doesn't work yet. Not at all. The problem is that with our current code, our API call only gets called once when setup is initially run. And we need it to run every time the search input changes. This is where we need to use the watch syntax, which you might be familiar with from Vue 2. To use this with our composition API, we'll first import it, then we'll call the watch method, sending in an anonymous function, like so. Watch tells Vue to run this function on the next tick while reactively tracking its dependencies, and then rerun this code when its dependencies change. Essentially, next tick means it's going to run this code for the first time right after the setup method is done executing. Now, if we jump in our browser, we can see that our search works properly. We can type in what we're searching for, and it returns the number of events. Great. Now, aside from using this syntax for watch, there's a few other things I want to let you know about. First of all, we can be specific about what triggers the watcher to rerun. In this case, only if search input is changed will it run again, even if other reactive objects are called from inside of watch. Also, we can get access to the new value and old value of the item being watched simply by specifying these parameters. Lastly, I want to show you how to watch two reactive references. In this case, I can simply send in an array as the first parameter, first name and last name. Then if I want to access the new and old values from these reactive references, I can also use arrays.